Hey YouTube. Today, basically I want to talk about living with classic cars. And this video is prompted from, I'm driving and it's really slow moving traffic going to my work here, so I thought I'd take the opportunity to do the video now. But basically my video today is going to be about, I'm going to be discussing living with a classic car. And in my case living with two classic cars. So really, the events over this weekend prompted me to make this video. I failed the MOT in the Purple Parade on emissions only. Everything else that passed, absolutely no problem at all. I failed it on emissions, right? So basically there was a small leak in the middle of the exhaust where the back box section joins the middle straight part section, right? Basically I've put it back together, resealed it with the fire gum stuff, and hopefully that should make me pass the emissions test and the MOT. But I mean, yeah, it's pretty frustrating because this is a 1 litre Fiat Panda, and I really don't think it's fair that that you know, a new diesel which gets about 5 miles to the gallon or whatever stupidity, or a Porsche for example, just something high end, right? I don't see how they can pass an MOT while putting out far more emissions per mile than I am. Okay, how is that fair? It's not fair. That's basically what I'm trying to tell you. I just think it's incredibly unfair. I can't take anything away from the car though, because in my opinion, the car's fine, and the MOT test says the car's fine. It's just the emissions part of it that's an issue here. So the other thing about that is they leave the emissions till the last part of the test, so you're not getting the car, they're trying to do the emissions from the car being cold, whereas the next time I go for the MOT I'm going to book it in for 9 o'clock in the morning and just drive it straight there and get it up to operating temperature before it goes there, put it straight on the thing and it'll pass emissions no problem. That bugs me, right? Second part of events over the weekend which caused me to make this video was that basically I was given a water pump that was a spare. Very kindly gave me a spare water pump, but unfortunately, and this is just an unfortunate thing, it was actually from a 16 valve Punto, so the teeth on the water pump are different. However, I didn't know that until I fitted it, and shout out to my boy Dragon Man. He saw the photos that I put on the forum and pointed it out to me, because he'd had a similar problem on his on one of his project cars, Project Fallout, and basically it just shreds the teeth of the belt within a fairly short amount of time. So basically I'm going to have to take the water pump back off and buy a new one, or try and clean up the old one. The old one was a little corroded and pretty gunged up, so I don't know how well it would clean up. The logical part of my brain is going, just buy another one. But here's the thing, living with classic cars and especially trying to restore classic cars, you've got to have an endless barrel of money, and unfortunately I'm just an ordinary working man. I do not have an endless barrel of money. It's only 12 quid for a new water pump, but at the same time, I calculated all my receipts the other day, how much I've spent just getting the Sizzly, up to a standard for an MOT, and it's not even there yet. And it would surprise you, it's still less than what you would pay to buy a good one. But buying a good one would be a lot less hassle. If I didn't love the car so much, I would not have done it. I would not have done it. I feel we're in the last couple of months of this project, all being well, and basically I want to get this project, to an MOT-able standard, and then do a rolling restoration like I did with the parade. That would be a lot easier, because once the money's spent on the major stuff, then you don't have to do a lot of that stuff for a long time, if you keep your car in good working order. So it's one of those things. Today I'm feeling a little bit jaded. I mean, I knew going into this that, you know, you're going to be spending money, it's going to be difficult, it's going to be time consuming, but I just want to kind of discuss it on YouTube for anybody that's thinking about doing a classic car restoration project. Unless you have, you know, not unlimited funds, but yeah, you have to be prepared to be spending quite a bit of money on it, right? I mean, there's a lot of things you can do in the cheap, and in all fairness, I've spent the bare minimum, I believe, on my car, and it still cost me £1,600 so far. And you think to yourself, okay, you pay £2,500 for a good Sizzly, but I'm not even MOT-able standard yet, and I've got every part, you know, as cheap as I can on eBay. I've waited for the deals to come up, you know, making offers on items rather than buying them at the buy it now price, and that's how much I've spent so far. It's fair enough, I'm not complaining about it, don't take it as a complaining thing. It's just one of those slightly frustrating things I wanted to talk about on my YouTube channel. You'll have noticed, guys, from the subscribers, that I haven't been updating a heck of a lot of videos recently, and that's basically because when I'm doing these things now, I'm running out of time continually. As I've talked about in the last couple of videos, you know, I'll be doing something, and normally when I'm doing something I've got time to have video as I'm doing it, either make a how-to video or whatever, but I just do not have as much time these days to do that. So basically I'm either not doing a video at all or progress. Oops, sorry. No, either not doing a video at all, no progress, or I'm basically making a 2-minute video at the end of the day. This road is really crap, sorry guys. Hopefully I'll get better in a second. But yeah, basically I just wanted to talk about it, guys, and just let you know it's going to interfere with your personal life, with your work life, because you'll want to take time off work if it's a good day and you can get outside and do things to the car. It's going to interfere with absolutely every aspect of your life, and you better, you know, you have to be prepared for that. And I think I was, as far as could be expected, because you don't realise. I mean, you go to say, okay, I'll be spending money on it. I'll be, you know, spending time on it. But I mean, it's every weekend you've got to be doing something, or you're wasting everybody's time. You know what I mean? It's one of those things. You've got to be doing at least something every weekend. And that's why I feel a little bit jaded today, because, you know, I changed that water pump. And it's not a big job, but I changed that water pump and it's been an absolute waste of time, really, because I'm just going to have to take the water pump straight back off and either buy a new water pump or try and recondition the old one. I don't want to recondition the old one, but as I say, I'm not an endless barrel of money. So yeah, I mean, I don't know what I'm going to do with that one, guys. One thing's for sure, I mean, the project will get finished. I don't want to delay it any further, because, you know, I'll have more stuff going on this year than I've ever had in my life, in all likelihood. So I mean, I'm only getting busier as I get older. So basically, I just want to get this project wrapped up and get it MOT'd so that I can kind of do a rolling restoration, which doesn't take as much time out of your life and as much money out of your life, but your car has to be up to that standard to begin with before you can do that kind of thing, you know. So basically, I just wanted to talk about that, guys. To all my subscribers, thanks for watching. Like, comment, share. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. Not all videos are as miserable as this one. Thanks, guys.